Okay, so we have this toilet flange over here that I want to just show you how we can do this. Now the toilet is pretty big. It actually fits in here and will cover a lot of this and out of it. So I'm gonna show you here, this piece right here, this tile, if it sits in here, you can see exactly where it's gonna sit in there. I'm gonna come straight across here and here because I know the toilet will cover up some of this. So you don't have to try to make this a cut, or you could just, I'll show you, we'll just cut it and we'll put that piece in there. But anyway, I'm going to take a piece of paper here, and here's the toilet flange. And what you can do is, to make sure that you get this cut out, is you could either use your piece of cardboard that I showed you earlier, or you can take a new piece of paper. And I just am smoothing it out, and now I kind of got where that's going to be, and I can set this on the tile then and use that. And I'll cut this out now. Yeah, your utility. And so I'll just take this, I'll cut her out. You can either use the actual paper or the circle that we're going to cut out here. But if you have your toilet width, you can kind of do some measuring and find out how much play you have with this cut. Usually there's a lot of play. But just take that circle, make sure it fits in there. If it doesn't, just trim off some. You want it to be a little bigger, because you're going to actually make the cut a little bigger than that flange anyway. So now we'll just take this and we'll take a tile. Okay, so now we'll just take this and we'll take a tile and we'll put this tile down on the floor. I know that I'm lining up still in the left-hand corner, so I'm going to line off of this line and this bottom line. Okay, and so you can see it's going to cover the flange. Now if I just slide it off this bottom line here, I'll be able to get my measurement, if I stay on this bottom line, where the longest part of this toilet flange is, and it's right here. So I'm going to make a mark on both sides. And now if I stay on this line right here that I know that I'm going to go off of, because I'm the bottom left-hand corner again, if I come out to the center of the flange here, I can make a mark there and a mark there. Now if I take a speed square and transfer my lines on here and just make a square. Okay, hold on here. Now if you're using a porous tile, you don't want to use a permanent marker, but a non-porous tile, this permanent marker will come off. Now I'll just take my circle, and I kind of got an idea of that's where it's going to be. And so now I can just make my circle, and you can make it a little wider. Just draw it in. You have a little bit of play. Now this is the spot I'm talking about right here. This right here is going to be buried under the toilet, so we could actually cut this whole chunk off right here and just come in and not worry about this chunk, because that'll get covered with the toilet. And I'll show you that on the angle grinder right now.